All right, hello everybody, and welcome back again for another episode of Whitetail Survival. Today, I wanted to go over another survival kit here. You can buy these all over the place: Amazon, eBay. There's piles of places. It's just basically a monkey fist, and there's a small survival kit on the inside. So let's come in here real quick and take a look at it. This is a smaller one, so this isn't a real big one, but these are relatively cheap. Sometimes you can even find them for like 10 bucks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this onto a time lapse while I unwrap it. And I will let you know exactly how long it takes to unwrap this thing. So we will speed it up right now. So as you can see there, that took me about 4 minutes to untangle that thing. And here are the inner contents of it. And as you can see, this thing is real small, so it's going to be limited on what you can get in there. I opened these a long time ago. If you've ever made one of these, monkey fist, you put a ball bearing or any circular thing in and you wrap it this way, you wrap it the other way, and you slowly tighten it all up. They make jigs to make them and whatnot, but you can only go so big. And as you can see, right, this one is actually hard plastic. The last one I opened up like that, it was soft plastic and it kind of collapsed. This is a little bit heavier duty of a plastic, but other than that, looking at this, right on the outside of it there, we got, let's bring it out here. So here is the compass, and it is a liquid-filled button compass. And it has a little area on it for a wristwatch strap or whatever you could thread this through on the bottom. You actually get a good bit of cordage. That's the best part about a kit like this, other than there's not a lot of room. See, this has for like a watch strap that could go through there. So that's cool, but other than that, you get a lot of cordage here. So out here, just generally guessing, probably 17 feet, maybe 18 feet, something like that. So you get a good bit of cordage with this thing. So that's enough to do a lot with. It's paracord, so it does have the inner strands and whatnot in there. So you have 7 times this amount of cordage. So let's get into this part. So it's just a plastic case. The lid snaps on, and inside of here you have a little utility knife. That thing is sharp, so it's sharp on the top. That could be used for a scraper or some rough. I would take a chunk of this off and tie yourself a little lanyard on there. That's the only way you're really going to be able to use this, because this hole isn't big enough for a finger to go through, and it's not real comfortable to hold. It's sharp enough to cut, but a little lanyard on the back of that would give you enough to get a grip on it. So I'll bring it out here and show you how small this thing actually is. That thing is tiny, so it's still a piece of steel. So here we have some tin foil, aluminum foil, I guess you say. And this unfolds. The rest of the contents of the kit are in here. So this foil, I haven't done anything to it yet but open it, but as you can see, there is a little rip in it, so you would have to watch out if you're using it. If you're just going to use this to cook, there's not really enough here to make like a water container out of. You can make a real small one, but not really enough to boil with, so we'll set that aside. And it looks to me in here we got a little bag, and in that bag we got 2 different spools of fishing line with a hook pre-hooked on them already, so they're already tied through the eye hole on the hook. And there's a good bit there. There's 2 separate spools and they're pretty long. So there's a lot of line in there. And then inside this little bag are the rest of the fishing components. So if I can get this thing open here. Maybe. Okay, got the zipper there. Let's dump this thing out. So this is a fire starter here. You just fluff this thing up a little bit and hit it with a spark, and this will light, and this will burn for a while. It's very, very compact. So you could even cut that in half and get 2 fires out of it. And here is your ferro rod, and it's not a massive one. You know, it's a little over 1/8 wide. So it's probably like 3/16. So that's not too bad. And it's actually is long enough to use. You get a hold on, you know, you get a hold on that and actually use it with this little piece of metal to strike. And then in here I see we have two of these little plastic floats. Stuff just don't want to come out of this bag today. So here's 2 of these little plastic floats, and they're like a neon yellow color. And then you have 2 line sinkers. And then you have 2 snap swivels. So that's not bad. You're basically getting a fire starter, the striker for it, ferro rod, a fishing kit, a compass, a carabiner, some line, and a piece of aluminum foil. So there's not a lot to this, but it's still a cool little thing to have, just to hang on a pack. The next size up, there's a lot more stuff in that container. We'll go over that one next, but for today, this has been Whitetail Survival, and this is just one of the generic paracord wrapped monkey fist style kits that you can pick up anywhere for $10 and maybe $15 at the most, but you can find them all over the place. They're super cheap. If you just wanted some cordage and a couple things to hang on your pack as extras, this takes up no room at all. So that's another addition to Whitetail Survival. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It really helps me out. And we will catch you on the next one.